Okay, I will have to say that I will almost never forget this time I actually traveled inside the mirror. Okay, guys, you know the mirror? When it looks like there's a space behind it, but it's not just reflection. I was inside that space, walking around. Now, it was really weird, but here's how it happened. So, I was in my living room. Then I decided to eat breakfast in the living room. I had some pancakes for me, and then sat back down on the couch. And then suddenly, I walked over to the mirror, and I thought to do this ritual called like I thought to myself, okay, I have to do some fun here, and I did this ritual where take me to the other side into the mirror. So I did I have to chant the words mirror mirror on the wall, take me to the world opposite of the mole. So I have to chant that 3 times, even though it was broad daylight. Basically, it was completely daylight. I still had to chant the ritual. Then I did it. After I had breakfast, I got myself prepared and I chanted the ritual. Knocked the mirror 3 times. There's a mirror, mirror on the wall, taking to the wall opposite of the mole. And then, basically, because everything's the opposite, basically it means that um, inside the mirror, everything's reverted. Means that a world where everything's reversed. Like, if I was in the mirror realm right now, that door, that outside door you see there, would be over there. Or it could be in the same location. Or you see, instead of the door being there behind me, the door being the opposite side, it can still be in the same location, but the steps instead of my steps going that way, instead of going that way, the steps downstairs will go that way, as you can tell. So there are some opportunities of how it works depending on which way the mirror is facing. And I did it, and then I just I got pushed. I got pushed into the mirror by something, and I stood up onto my desk where my TV is, on the wooden table. I got pushed right through, and I crash landed on the ground on the other side of the mirror. Now the glass door was put on the left of me. Now facing the TV, it was on the right. It was that way when you face the TV, because as I tra- as I got myself inside the mirror, I was stuck. I was just stuck, and then I tried to explore, see what I've got. Okay, I'm inside the mirror right now. Okay, I'm inside the realm, and I explored a little bit, but something was off. It was eerily quiet. It was really quiet. I went upstairs. There, upstairs, I saw my brother upstairs, but that was a reflected. That was like his reflection. I saw my brother, but like in that realm. I tried calling him, but he wouldn't answer. I tried calling my brother, like even shouted a bit. He still didn't answer. I felt that no, but I felt like he couldn't hear me for some reason. I also saw that my mum was coming home from somewhere. Now the door was completely in the opposite path, like where the house is. I tried calling my mum, but I tried saying greeting her that I'm right in the corridor, but she wouldn't answer me. I tried greeting, but she wouldn't answer. I felt like I felt like a ghost or something like that. I felt like I was like a spirit inside this realm that nobody can see me inside that mirror realm. I tried yelling. Okay, to make sure that things weren't actually getting messed up, I went to the mirror and saw my mum literally on the other side of that mirror in the real world. I could see myself, I could see the clothes I was wearing, exactly the same clothes. I could see the shirt I was wearing, I can see what my hair was, I can even look at my hands. I tried to give her a hug. I did it. I couldn't give her a hug. My arms passed right through her. I passed right through her basically. Then I tried to touch my brother. My hands passed right through him. I tried to make a noise, and they were wondering. My brother was wondering, what was that banging noise? What was that banging coming from? Wondering what banging this is from. So it was really, really weird, but wondering what that banging was. But I continued to explore around a little bit. I could only not touch them, but for some reason I can't touch every object. I tried to touch my pet dog, my little Monty. I tried to stroke him. My hands passed right through him. I couldn't even stroke him because they passed right through instantly. For some reason, I couldn't touch anything that was living or any of my pets. I can touch like tactile objects. I can touch this. I can touch this, but not something that was living. And I could breathe pretty well, actually. Even if air molecules were living things, I could still breathe. It's not like I'll not be able to breathe because I can't. They can't touch my lungs, but I could still breathe through the air molecules. Later on, I felt very creeped out. I felt like nobody could see me. I was starting to freak out a bit. I felt like literally no one can see me. I looked around. I felt like I felt like I'm going to start not being able to touch anything. I tried desperately to get out. I ran straight away to the mirror. And then did mirror on the wall take me to the world opposite of the mall? It didn't work. It just did not work. I tried again. Mirror on the wall, take me to the world opposite of the mall. Okay, and then I realised I must do this 3 times. Mirror on the wall, take me to the world opposite of the mall, times 3. I went inside, but I didn't crash it. And then suddenly, I appeared that I came from the ceiling in the real realm and crashed onto the ground, and I was somehow hurt. But I was glad to be back in the world, and I saw that my brother was in exactly the same position, my mom was exactly in the same position as they were as I tried to communicate with them. Like I've never seen this before, and I never did this before. And I was able to stroke my dog again, which I was very happy about.